Hi, thank you for joining me. Today's day is December 10th, 2018. It's Monday evening here at 7:35 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Now, I know I was supposed to be here at 6:30, but things got overwhelming and I had a whole lot of things to do. But I'm here now, so let's get started. So we're going to do our screen share and pull up the trade so you can see what's going on. And there it is. This trade is NZDUSD, otherwise known as New Zealand dollar, US dollar. And it went in as a buy. It initially went in at 0.69586. My stop loss is at 0.63586, and my take profit is at 0.75586. Being a buy, it went in at a 0.01 lot size, the least amount it could be, and I'll show you why. Going into the 4-hour time chart, clicking on my stop loss, it's actually 6,000 pips or $60. That's the most I could lose on this trade. Tops. Can't lose much more than that because of where my stop loss is. It says, hey, you guys, I don't want to lose anymore. Get me out of this trade. I haven't hit it yet, and I've been doing this since June. So I'm in good hands. My take profit is also at 6,000 pips or $60 profit. Having the same risk, the stop loss is the take profit. It's a 1-to-1 ratio, meaning my risk to profit is minimal. I don't have to worry about it. I can put it in and let it run its course. Right now it's at a negative $9.08. There's nothing to worry about here. I've got a long way to go before it kicks me out. And being in my daytime chart, because when you trade right, but you look left. So sitting where it is right now, and you take the cursor and go over to where you actually saw it start the same pattern, going up and down a little bit, which is right about here. Yeah, right about there. So being that that's the case, I can see that it is literally going to continue down a little bit, but it's going to turn around. Trading repeats itself. Every pair does. Whether or not it does a trend like you want it, it may or may not do. But you can follow the trend on the trade by going to the left to see what it's done previously, because it always repeats itself. It will retest, test and retest. It'll do a head and shoulders. It will break through and reverse. It'll do an inverted head and shoulders. All of these indicators are available that I can see if I'm going in the daytime chart. As you can see, looking at this chart, all you have is the stop loss, the entry price, and the take profit. This is called a naked chart. Being a naked chart means there's no other indicators, no other trend lines, nothing here. But that's why I stay in the daytime chart. You're going down into the minute time chart. What can you see here? Not a lot, right? Without the indicators, without the experience of trading and extreme experience, it's extremely risky not to have them. So if you haven't learned how to mark up your chart, please do so. Take the time, learn how to do it, and mark it up. If you're trading in the 30-minute or less time charts, you need a marked up chart. Otherwise, it's extremely risky, and you can lose everything quickly. Going in the 5-minute time chart, there's a little more information, but it's still not enough. It's not a clear picture to see exactly what things are going on, what they're doing here. You see movement, but what's the trend? Because a trend is your friend, always. It will tell you where it's going, what it's going to do. The 15-minute time chart, there's more movement, but there's still not enough information here on a naked chart. Now, don't get me wrong. You can trade in the 30-minute or less time charts if you marked up your chart or you've had longer than 90-day experience in a demo. 90-day in the demo plus extra days on your own before you trade without marking up your chart. Going into the 30-minute time chart, once again, I can see some movement. It's got my interest. But I wouldn't advise you to do much if you don't have it marked up. Figure out where the trends are. Figure out the indicators. And it will show you. Otherwise, it's extremely risky. Going into the hour time chart, I can see more here, and it looks really good. But I'm still not completely satisfied with a smaller time chart. Going in the 4-hour time chart, this was where I would stay without a problem. I could actually see what was going on until I realized it wasn't giving me the complete, clear picture of this trade. Then I hit the day time chart. And as you can see, as I've already explained, how to find out, you put your cursor on where it is currently and you move left until you have the same amount of patterns in your trade. You continue to go left until you come to it, and it's right about here, right about there. Yeah, right about there. So I can see that this trade is going to go down a little bit more, but it's going to turn and shoot up. And it's going to go into profit. It just takes time. There'll be a couple of times when it goes below the buy-in line, my price line, but it will turn around and hit very high in profit. That's always good. That is fantastic. Now I'm going to stop my screen share and see if there are any questions. Yeah, there's a lot of information. Where do I get my signals? Very good. There's 5 areas I get my signals from. Stevenson Lindor and Orrin Wright are educators through iMarkets Live. To get access to them, you need to be part of iMarkets Live. Christopher Terry is the CEO of iMarkets Live, and he has been trading for over 25 years. It's 25 years of experience, and it's successful. Keep that in mind. It's successful. He's winning at it, and it's nothing wrong with that. So he'd be a very good one to keep an eye on. Number 4 is Tracy Walker, who happens to be my sponsor in iMarkets Live, and she will teach the beginner, intermediate, clear to an advanced, how to find a chart, how to mark it up, how to figure out what indicators are, how to get in a trade, and when to get out, all on her summits or webinars that she holds. So you want information with that, go check out Tracy Walker on Facebook, and you can actually get part of her training. And my last place is Swipe Trades, which is an app that goes on your smartphone from iMarkets Live that gives you all kinds of signal ideas, meaning you get to pick and choose if it matches your rules. We all run our own rules that we trade by. The main ones I would think about right now is no emotion. Don't become attached to the money, because it'll make you have a nervous wreck. Consistency. and patience. Patience is very required when you trade, because you could think that you're going to lose your shirt and it flips on you and goes the opposite direction. Same with, you think it's profit and it goes the opposite direction. Patience is absolutely necessary. But keep your eyes open on that trade, because it will show you where it's going to go. With that being said, I'm going to let you get back to your festivities, being it's December 10th. And you have a fantastic remainder of your day or night. Now I'm going to pause a moment. I didn't give anybody a chance to ask questions. Going once, going twice, and gone. Thank you for joining me. I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye for now.